morning, everybody.
Morning.
So one more time. Good morning, everybody.
Morning.
Thank you. Hey, it's snowing outside.
Woo!
So, one word difference that can make it be good or bad, right? Perception. When you woke up this morning, Jordan, what did your daughter say to you?
She's like, Dad, it's snowing outside. She was
Okay.
excited as could be.
Okay, what did you do when you heard that?
Rolled over and said, go back to bed.
Right? So just think about how different perception of that can make it feel totally different, right? If Jordan's daughter would have came in this morning and go, why, it's snowing outside, it's gonna be miserable to walk into school and blah, 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 versus how excited she is for it. So keep in mind that some people woke up today and saw it snowing and got excited, right? Holidays, snowmobiling, all those things. So think that way when you come to work going, how do I change the perception of what it is today? Not, I'm gonna have a negative attitude towards it. So, I wanna do one story about accountability. So, I'm gonna use an example that a lot of us either can relate to now or will at some point with kids. Okay? And it's a curfew. So, we were all kids at one point, and you have kids that are growing up right now. So, if you set a curfew at 10 o'clock at night for your son or daughter, and they get home at 10:30, is that a big deal in the scheme of things? Anybody?
Yes, it is.
Okay, Rachel, why is it a big deal?
This is accountability to show them I need this, and for them to actually understand that it's what you said for the standard goes.
Okay.
But you have agency, so that's it.
I'd be worried. But, so, as a parent, when your kid's late, are you worried? If your kid, let's just say your kid is a good kid, right? Like, that really doesn't do anything wrong. Are you worried? Okay.
Yes.
What happens to the younger sibling when they see that?
Times two.
It's times two, right? Now, they can be worried, they can be stressed. Or, worse yet, they're gonna go, well, he got to do that and not get in trouble, or they got to do that and not get in trouble, right? But in the end, what happened with that child to the parent when they got home at 10:30? They lost their trust and ultimately probably some freedom, right? Because you can't just magically make that disappear. That didn't happen. So relay that back to work. When we don't do a good greet, when we don't respond to somebody on Connect, when we don't call somebody back that we said we were going to, are any of those instances the end of the world?
No.
But what just happened to each one of those customers? What happened to the employee that saw the crappy greet? Right? What happened to the person that didn't get the phone call? We lost trust, right? We took a withdrawal out of there, right? The deposit withdrawals we've always talked about, right? And that could be the last straw for that customer going, you know what, they didn't call me back. It's the second time they've done that, or the third time they've done that, or they forgot to do this. They're now gone, right? They're not coming back. Now I gotta build it all back up to get my deposits back with them so that I can build that trust back up. So, the long way of saying all of this is it's the little things every single day that we need to hold each other accountable to that makes us successful, because you don't know what that one little thing that's going to make it where they go away, disappear, or the culture erodes. holding each other accountable is not a bad thing. Right? It's not about perfection. It's about doing what's right and what's expected. So, easy thing. We all do it. When somebody pages the phone and they hang up, what do we all yell? And you hear the click noise. Walmart. Why do we do that?
Because that's what you get when you go to Walmart.
Okay. Well, okay. So, why don't we do that when somebody walks in and you hear somebody not greet them or look the other way and walk the other way? Why, when somebody is not wearing their name tag, are we not saying, where's your name tag? How come when somebody doesn't respond to somebody in Connect, we don't go, can you respond to this person in Connect? Because we're afraid of the reaction of the other person. But that's worse, seeing it and not doing something about it, than not seeing it. So, let's get back to having a culture of accountability, because accountability equals success. I'm a sports fan. The best teams across all the sports are the teams that did the same thing over and over again and held each other accountable. The Patriots, the Spurs, right? I would say the Packers, but they aren't that successful anymore. But all those people held each other accountable to a standard. To the point where the Patriots would hire somebody to follow around a person they knew could easily get in trouble so that they would not get in trouble. So you can either manage by having a culture or a stick, right? Let's have the culture where we all want to win. Okay? There's my rant for the day. So, part of that culture is asking for reviews. How many review requests do you think that we asked for last week? Out of, let's just say, how many sales deals last week?
Deliveries probably 15 to 20.
Okay. How many parts transactions did we do last week, roughly, Ryan? Yep. Gage, how many ROs do you think we did? Yep. Okay, so we had 150 opportunities to ask for a review. How many did we do?
5.
Close. Actually, you did 5, Goody. Good one. He's close. Very close. It's close. It was 8. So Goody did 5. Luke did 2. Thank you. Ryan did 1. Those 3 people are the only people that asked for a review. On a show of hands, how many people interacted with a customer last week? Okay, so, nope, keep your hands up. The people that put requests out, put your hands down. Everybody right there, myself included, can say we did not do our job of asking for a review. Right? So, next week, let's make it a challenge that we all ask for a review if we interacted with a customer. We got 2 5-star reviews with no story behind it. So I'll call them freebies. But a 5-star review with no words, no nothing behind it, does not tell a story for the next person that's on the fence, that's coming here for the first time, that wants to do something. So, let's do it. We got any personal news that they would like to share? Okay. Pick it up.
All right, we have a lot of good ones this week. David nominated Gavin. Gavin is willing to take care of the task at hand, even if it means he has to stay late on occasion or do something out of the ordinary without warning. Derek nominated Troy. I threw some different jobs at Troy last week that he was willing to take on and learn, and Troy did an awesome job. Thank you for being flexible and willing to learn. David nominated Nick S. Nick came up with a solution to keep a machine on track without being asked when he couldn't get some decals for a guest of gauge. Artula nominated Buzz. Props to Buzz for saving the day. There was a client who was hooking up their boat, and I was passing by with a boat connected to the forklift. I saw that their door was open, so I was assuming that they were checking the cover or any other stuff, but the moment I reached the far end side of the pond, I hear the door slam shut. Realizing his tongue jack was still down, but Buzz was passing by and happened to notice too, and prevented the client from rolling off the lot with their tongue jacked down. Thank you, Buzz. Ryan Glover nominated Derek. On Saturday, there was a lot going on in the store, and Derek was jumping from project to project in the shop, helping out with whatever was needed and asking people if they needed or wanted help. Matt nominated Gage. Thank you for being versatile and flexible around on Saturday. Love your positive attitude as I threw you into multiple scenarios. Derek nominated Ty. I see Ty responding to connect leads at all hours and any day consistently. Ty, thank you for always keeping in touch with your customers. And then this week, this person was nominated by Matt, Dylan, and Claudia. So Claudia's going to give this one out.
Okay, so this person was nominated by Dylan for helping to move gear around the showroom, and by Matt for coordinating the chili cook-off event. It was great to drive traffic and excitement, and I also nominated her for the chili cook-off, making it such a great event, putting all the work in for that, and also helping put up all the Christmas decor bright and early in the morning. So this is going to Colleen this week.
So to piggyback on that, events. So we had a successful event. It's not just by going, everybody came and had a good time, but what does it do to change the habits of people? So last year, this same weekend, we had 3 major unit sales. Jordan, how many we have on Saturday?
10.
Same month, same weekend last year, $2,428 over the counter, all parts transactions. Ryan, what did we do on Saturday?
I think it's called great.
$10,277. So it's the stuff that we don't know what drives a person, right? The excitement, being there, having an excuse to come here. Doesn't matter what it is, it's getting people in the door, taking care of them, that make them do something. So December 13th, we are doing the Christmas Cookie Challenge. So if we thought the chili cook-off was good, let's try to do better for that event. Let's start promoting it now, right? Have a competition to see who can get the most people signed up, right? Let's see if we can do better than we did with the chili cook-off. So, you got any details you want to share, or wait till next week?
We're working on it this week.
Okay, sounds good. More details will follow.
Whatever you were putting in the chili, put in the cookies too. 'Cause whatever was working.
Jordan said he's been practicing since he's hurt, so he's been eating Oreos every night. So, there is no birthdays, anniversaries, anything like that. One new hire transition, Matt Carlson is no longer with us from Detail. So if you know somebody that you think would be a good fit that likes to transform a machine from that to clean, make sure you refer them. Culture card for the week. Goody is going to take care of.
Yeah, so real quick, just on time disparity here. So yeah, culture card, demonstrate pride. I think we all can speak that into existence, especially just the way some of us go about our daily lives. But my connection, I think it all comes down to the center of like just caring, giving a shit, especially just because that's what reflects on the pride sense of what you put into it. My connection was yesterday. I went to Pick and Save, started to see the Salvation Army buckets that people come in and spend hours of their own days ringing bells, trying to give back to the people that are less fortunate. I don't think people are just doing that to kill time. Maybe they are. But I like to feel like a lot of people that are doing that, they got a smile on their face. They're giving candy to kids and all that stuff because they care. And I think anybody that cares about something, they can have pride in it. So remember that throughout your daily days. Whatever you put your effort into or whatever you have pride for, just all comes down about giving a shit.
Okay, so working leaders take one main point from each one because we don't have time. Jordan, sales.
Yeah, pace of 94, goal of 62, so we're awesome pace, 2.0 transactional data.
Okay, Heather.
Pacing for the month, we're sitting at 1391 and half right now.
Perfect.
Horses at 232, so great on lines. UTVs are at 2462 with 6 out, so know the number a little bit.
Awesome. Derek, service.
Service is creeping up to where I want to be. Efficiency took a jump up in the right direction, so we're planning on keeping that.
Okay, it's Tuesday. Phones are going to ring. People are going to come in. Don't disappear. Let's be ready.
Chinese fire drill.
Let's go.
Real quick here.
Bring it in.
Derek, you have to disappear though. Just to him.
Yeah. Hey, let's have a great week. 9 days left in the month, and then we start all over again. TWL on 3, 1, 2, 3. TWL.